So now we're on to the beginner boutonnieres portion of the series, and we're going to make an eclectic variety. So a lot of times whenever I'm talking to my clients, we are sure to, really discuss what they want, and they usually leave the boutonnieres open to me for my discretion. So all the little breaks that I had you save, that's what we're going to utilize, which is good because then you're getting double use and sometimes triple, quadruple use. I'm going to show you how to make 3 different ones today. So we're going to start with some of the silver dollar and spiral eucalyptus that we saved. I also like didn't have any, but any extra because I used it all, but we'll use some of this acacia as well. So I like the structure of this and the textures. And so I'll cut that up. So we're just going to break down the silver dollar and use a pop of the spiral eucalyptus. And I love to use thistle. I think thistle, it holds up great. It's really fun texture and color. And then we're going to use a little piece of this Tanzia yarrow in the boutonniere. It just adds a little pop of yellow. So fun. Again, so if you don't know how to use the corsage tape, make sure you watch that little clip because it's super important. But you just want to tug on it a little bit. You'll see it turn a little bit lighter green, and that means that it's ready to be in use. And so we make sure that we take it and we wrap it around, pinch it together, and start twisting. You also want to make sure that the tape sticks to the tape. Again, super important. So there's one. Then we had a break of a Lizzie, so we're not going to let him go to waste because he's too pretty. So we're just going to use a little bit of silver dollar. We want to make sure that all of the leaves that we use on the boutonnieres are really good and doesn't have any creases or anything. So we're actually just going to use 3 silver dollar. We're going to come in and use the big Lizzie and a little bit of blue thistle. Let's bring in that blue. So again, keeping it simple. Boutonnieres don't have to be complicated, but they definitely do dress up a suit. So want to make sure that they're pretty. And then for the last one, we're going to use a little bit of this acacia because I like the texture in that. And we can have it where it's, one little bitty stem that I broke up into a couple. We can do this one, just lots of blue thistle. So it kind of gives you different looks. It's just fun. So, if your client's open to suggestions on boutonnieres, I usually say let it stay open on the ideas and get creative with it. And make sure they're all trimmed a little bit. Clean up the area. And then we're just going to use our number 5 ribbon. I like to just tie a little knot on it. If you've been working with the spiral eucalyptus, you probably want to go wash your hands. Make sure to use a little bit of Dawn soap to help get that off because it does get really sticky. But we're just going to take it and wrap it around a couple times. And then we're just going to knot right under the bloom. Make sure to double knot it. That way it stays. Just with a nice clean cut. And then you just do the same for the other 2, or however many you have. Boutonnieres are actually one of my favorite things along with the bridal bouquet to make. Just because you can get fun with all the little blooms that are in there. Maybe everything's my favorite thing to make. I just love flowers. So again, we've created 3 different boutonnieres, very similar in look. They match the centerpiece, they match the bridal bouquet, the bridesmaid's bouquet, and they all have a little different spin on them. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and look forward to hearing from you.